Okay, for this one we're looking at chapter 18, number 27. So for this one they tell you that there is number 27, they tell you that there's a charge of 3 times 10 to the negative 5. So that gives us a positive charge of coulombs, and it's located at a place where there is an electric field that points due east, and they tell us that the electric field is equal to 15,000 newtons per coulomb. And what they want to find out is what are the magnitudes and direction of the force acting on the charge. So what we have to do is, alright, so we assume that this electric field is being caused by some kind of positive object somewhere, because the electric field always points away from the positive. So because this 3 times 10 to the negative 5 coulombs is also positive, the positives don't want to move towards each other, they want to move away from each other. Or the positive wants to move in the direction of the electric field, so that means the force is going to also move in the same direction. And that large particle we're going to assume is like big Q. If we're comparing it to like forces of gravity, it's like the Earth except it's pushing you in the opposite direction. But anyways, to find the force, we will look at, since we don't know big Q, we don't want to use that weird F equals KQ over R squared equation. Since we know little q, or Q naught, which is that one right here, we want to use the that the electric field is equal to the F over charge equation. So remember that charge, Q naught, is the Q being affected, the Q that the force is acting on. So then we kind of just plug things in, and if we rearrange the equation, we find out that the force is equal to the electric field times the charge. So it's just simply the force is 15,000 newtons coulombs times 3 times 10 to the negative 5 coulombs. And the coulombs cancel out, so our answer ends up being 0.45 newtons due east. Okay? Now, if they had told us the charge of the object making the electric field and we didn't know what Q naught was, then we would have used the other equation, the E equals K Q over R squared. But since we knew Q naught, this is the fastest and easiest way to do it.